Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and here is a camera comparison of two mid-range smartphones, the Nokia 6.1 Plus with the Xiaomi's Mi A2. Both the smartphones have great hardware and also good camera hardware. So let's find out how they perform in this segment. So talking about the specifications, the Nokia 6.1 Plus has a dual camera with 16 megapixel f2.0 primary camera with electronic image stabilization and a secondary 5 megapixel shooter for depth sensing. The front camera is a 16 megapixel f2.0 camera with screen flash included. Now coming to the Mi A2, it has a 12 megapixel rear camera with f-stop 1.75 and a secondary 20 megapixel low light sensor again with f-stop 1.75 aperture, and it has face detection autofocus and LED flash. The front camera on the Mi A2 is a 20 megapixel f2.2 camera. Now let's go straight into the camera samples to see which is better. First up, let's see the video recording. Here both the smartphones can record videos in 1080p resolution as well as 4K resolutions. Both the phones also support EIS for 1080p resolution. You can see that in the full HD video recording, both of them have good details and clarity. The Mi A2 has an issue with focus ending, and this we had mentioned even in our review as well, while Nokia 6.1 Plus does it better. The EIS quality is good on both the phones, but in the video recording department we would give it to the Nokia 6.1 Plus. Next up, the daylight captures. Here looking at the samples, you can see both these devices offer good details, colors and sharpness levels. The images on the Mi A2 is slightly on the warmer side with higher contrast. But when you zoom in the images, here you can see that the Nokia 6.1 Plus offers better overall sharpness levels and details aren't lost even when you zoom in. The dynamics range although seems better on the Mi A2. Both the devices offer good details and clarity, and colors are also good. But in this segment, we would give it to the Nokia 6.1 Plus because of slightly better sharpness levels. In the close-up images, you can see that both these devices offer good details and sharp images, and also colors look good. The images on the Mi A2 is slightly on the warmer side, and it also gets exposure right on most of the occasions, resulting in slightly better details in the close-up photos. So in this segment, we would give it to the Mi A2. Next, let's have a look at the low light captures. Here the Xiaomi Mi A2 with f-stop 1.75 aperture and better Sony sensor captures more light, and the images are well lit. But at the same time, we notice lens flare issue on the Mi A2. The noise levels are also lesser on the Mi A2 compared to the Nokia 6.1 Plus. The 6.1 Plus struggles in low light and the noise levels are higher, so we would give it to the Mi A2 in this round. Now coming to the portrait mode, both the phones offer good portrait shots with good colors. The background blur and also the edge detection is tad superior on the Mi A2. The Nokia 6.1 Plus also offers decent portrait shots. You can adjust the background blur on the Nokia 6.1 Plus, which is not available on the Mi A2. Now finally, the selfie camera. The Mi A2 has a massive 20 megapixel shooter, while the Nokia 6.1 Plus employs a 16 megapixel shooter for selfies. Here both the cameras does a good job, and the major difference between the two devices is the skin tones. We personally like the skin tones on the Nokia 6.1 Plus, while the Mi A2 has a tendency to make it too whitish at times. So we'll leave it to viewers to decide which selfie they like, since it is more of a personal choice. Both the phones offer portrait selfies, and the edge detection is quite similar on both the devices. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the Nokia 6.1 Plus. So this is a 16 megapixel shooter capable of recording videos in 1080p resolution. There is also stabilization offered for the front facing camera. So you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is, and also the audio output from the front facing camera on the Nokia 6.1 Plus. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the Xiaomi Mi A2. And this is a 20 megapixel shooter which is capable of recording videos in 1080p resolution. So this is the 1080p sample taken now from the front facing camera, and you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the video. So that was the camera comparison of the Mi A2 with the Nokia 6.1 Plus. So summing up, which is the better camera here? So Nokia 6.1 Plus has an edge in video recording, while the Mi A2 excels in low light photography. Rest all areas, it's a close call and difficult to choose a winner. So this is Nirmal signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.